Hi, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is red color, and this is the reading for the month of December. So the little mini message is don't limit yourself, like be limitless in terms of your thinking, in terms of opportunities, in terms of people. Like, don't limit yourself and don't limit others. And, break open the box, so to speak. Is that an expression? I'm having a sale on readings until December 2nd for Thanksgiving, and Nancy and I are going to be offering classes, tarot classes again, 6 weeks. 6 weeks intensive. It's an hour and a half each week, and then we do practice sessions as well. So it's a great gift to give yourself or to give others. All the information will be below. We don't have an exact date yet, but we're getting closer. It'll be after December 15th. But it give you something to do for January. All right. Aries, December. Nice. Start with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, it's December. It means there's a cycle coming to an end, and there's a new one opening. And this new one is like the end. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune, I almost see it as like a vortex. It's like I'm calling in all the energy, all the people, all the opportunities, all the creative aspects. I'm calling it in. I'm calling it all in. And your luck is going to change. The other thing I think about that I feel about the Wheel of Fortune is there's this energy of evolution, like you've evolved. It's like I've learned that lesson, I did that thing, and now I'm ready for the next phase. And then we have the Page of Swords, who will be my next Tarot Tuesday. I'm running late. I didn't realize I didn't do the court cards in the swords on Tarot Tuesday. It's like, so somebody wrote me a message. It's like, it's like, yeah, I did. Like, no, you didn't. Anyway, so the Page of Swords is, he's got a new idea. He's got a new idea. He has a new perspective. He feels or sees something in the air, and he's ready to do something with it. And the Ace of Pentacles, fantastic. So the Ace of Pentacles is like there's an opportunity out there. There's an opportunity that's going to be presented to you. It's as simple as that. That's really clear and it's not ambiguous. The thing, because the road is really clear here. So it's not like you're having a conversation with someone. It's like, oh, I might have a job for you. It's like, I have a job for you. Or, because the pentacles are really the physical plane, and it's new. Yeah. Maybe somebody from your past will offer it to you, or it might be a place that you worked or similar to a place that you worked. Like, let's say you used to do a certain kind of job and now you're doing something else, and you kind of miss the old thing, and you know here it comes. And I mean, so far I have really good cards. Yeah, and the Lady in the Garden. uh, this is about gain. This is about gain and moving forward with it. An opportunity to make money, an opportunity to be satisfied, an opportunity to like, what it feels like. It feels like an opportunity that you can use all the assets that you have, because sometimes you're doing a job, and I'm just as an example, and it's like, yeah, I can do the job, but I don't feel challenged. I don't feel like, it doesn't feel fulfilling, but this feels fulfilling. Yeah. Follow your instinct. Follow your instinct. And because we talked about, I said limitless. It's like, this is like being enchanted. So let's say, I don't know, you always wanted to work at a bicycle store. I have these, and it's like all of a sudden you're offered a job at a bicycle store. It's like, oh. Yeah, I've always really loved bicycles. I love riding bicycles. I love talking about bicycle, I like fixing bicycles, whatever. It's just an example. And another page. This one, he kind of takes a chance on his creativity and it grows. And he's like sort of a newbie, but he figures it out as he goes. A lot of things that I've done in the past have been like that. You know, a lot of a lot of my jobs have been like that. It's sort of like, well, I don't really know, but I mean, I have sort of the skills. I don't really have the experience, but then I try it and then I become really good at it. So yeah, there's that energy. It's nice. And you'll be comfortable. Great. And stable. Great. Nice reading. Yeah, if it's offered, take it. This is like I'm saying no, but the thing about that card, I'm gonna have to put my eye drops in. The thing about that card is take it if it feels right, not if like uh, it's just another job. Like take it if it feels right. If there's something offered that feels new or exciting or fulfilling, or you know, don't just move sideways. You know, move up. Yeah, toward joy, community, artistic expression. Great card. Yeah, and then sink your feet in and get into it. Another ace. The Ace of Swords. Now, somebody wrote to me. They asked me specifically. They said there was somebody else doing like a series of Tarot Tuesday. Maybe they called Tarot Wednesday. I don't know. And they asked about like the light around his hand. Yeah, the hand. And I thought about it. And for me, the light is grabbing onto the idea, because so many times we get like an understanding or an idea or an inspiration or we hear a message and we just let it float off. For me, the reason it's lit up here in the hand is because that you grab onto the idea. It's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to like do something with it. I think that's the energy there. Okay, three more. Aha. This is the thing. Don't do something that feels like they're going to want more. They're going to want you to, oh, well, you have to work, you know, 70 hours a week. And we expect if we send you a text on Saturday night at 9 o'clock that you're going to get back to us right away. And, it's like, no, no, no. Any of this like um, negative attachment, materialism, hmm, I think you're clever enough to know and to see it. So, and sometimes saying no is saying yes to other things. So, I teach English. And last week, two places got in touch with me. One of them was a guy I met here in Mexico a year ago. And he's like, oh, you teach English. And, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, I put up the boundary. I was like, well, this is how much I want. And I could also do it in person, but it has to be close to where I live. Oh, well, yeah. And it was such a bullshit answer back. It's like, well, I was looking to pay a little bit less, then make an offer. Don't just for nothing. So that was one. So basically, it was a no. And then another one, this is really unbelievable. I had applied to this, it's an online thing. It's like one of the big companies 2 years ago. It's not 2 years, it's a year and 3 quarters. We'll get back to you in 10 days. I never heard anything. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, we have this and this and this and this and this. And the pay was so low. I mean, it was low for Mexico, low. It was like, no. So sometimes saying, sometimes the good is the enemy of the best. So if you get this weird feeling like, hmm, use your intuition, because this is about starting something new. Yeah, get real clear about what it is that you want, really clear, and cut out all the unnecessary stuff, right? He's a real level-headed thinker. And the other thing here, this is interesting. This is like, don't give it away in a way, right? And it's my third four. It's my third four. So fours are about stability. And I feel like the stability is to know your own worth, to know your own worth. So you know how much you want to make or have to make. And like if somebody lowballs you, or if they start playing a game, or if they say, well, we'll give you stocks instead of a salary, no. If it's like weird like that, no. But I think that's what the devil is about. The devil is about like seeing the materialism and seeing the false path and being able to say, I'm limitless. I don't want to put limits on myself, right? And nor do I want you to put limits on me. Mm. All right, away we go. All right. I'm going to start here, even though it's a little challenging. Okay, so the devil's about a false path and being tied to something, right? But I think you're going to be able to see it because I'm going to go this way. Because you have the King of Swords here, who cuts out all the unnecessary stuff and doesn't give himself away or his goods away or his time away. This is really about being in joy, sitting still in joy, so that the new thought and new opportunity can come that presents itself in the physical world, and to like follow the magical path. Here we go. Sorry about that. Like follow the magical path and don't just take anything that's offered. Be really clear about your worth and your state, your stability, your own sense of yourself. That is what's going to make the wheel spin in your favor. That will access really lovely thoughts and experiences maybe that you had in the past that you could kind of rekindle in a way and begin again. Really interesting little reading. Really interesting. All right. So I have readings on sale. Nancy and I are doing the classes. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy December. And that is that. That is that. All the information will be below. Blessings, blessings. See you soon. Bye.